How's it going, everybody? Just about 619 here with a new Mercenaries Resident Evil 6 gameplay with me playing as Leon Kennedy, one of the best characters out of the Resident Evil franchise that I love. So I hope you guys enjoy this entertaining Mercenaries game. I tried to make it as kind of funny and as cool as possible. So I know this is like 9 minutes long, and I could have went longer, but I just wanted to make it fit under 15 minutes, so I basically kind of cut it off at the end, like stop going after the clock timers and stuff that you have to shatter. That you saw there that was yellow, that's what you have to actually hit to get an extra minute or a minute and a half. And right now, I actually like doing melee moves a lot out of this whole entire Resident Evil 6 game. I think they've made that actually fun to do because there's actually some cool moves. But also, I noticed when I started playing Mercenaries that they do actually have a stamina bar that I did not notice at the beginning when I made the review game or made the live commentary that I put up on Mr. Gamer's LP. Like, I didn't even know that they had a stamina bar, but that's kind of a nice thing to put in. But sometimes it gets in the way whenever you want to keep doing melee moves. You actually have to stop for a while, either use a herb if you have no health that's basically left, or if you have a bar or two and you got room to actually use a herb, you can use it and it will refuel up your stamina right away. So that's kind of a neat thing to do, and it definitely gets in the way if you're doing that stuff, like I was saying. Woo, that was a big boom boom. Yeah, also that type of stuff has been really awesome to actually see, blowing up barrels and stuff. That's an awesome detail that they actually put in the game. And also jumping over, like I did a lot of jumping on this game over bars and all that stuff. That's kind of cool to do on here. There's another close encounter. There's a retarded zombie cop. Those things are stupid, actually. They're not as stupid as the zombie firemen on here, but they're pretty darn close to being pretty funny to watch. This game is actually kind of funny and kind of gross to actually play. I would say it's mostly kind of the campaign is mostly kind of a scarier feeling, and during Mercenaries mode here, there's some pretty funny parts that are in Mercenaries mode that make it actually a good feeling to play, actually. So basically, the kind of key element during this Mercenaries gameplay that I'm actually going to talk about is kind of the key features on what makes Resident Evil 6 or any other type of Resident Evil game that's out there the type of feeling to actually play it, and then also what makes it scary, like what parts make it scary, or what sort of thing makes it scary in the game. Like, could it be something that the character faces, or could it be the town? Maybe it's a scary town to be in. Like this one is at night in Tokyo, Japan, or China, or what? I think it was China, actually, not Tokyo. But I think they had the real Resident Evil movie actually being Tokyo, so that's kind of where I got the idea from. And also sliding and staying on the ground is actually kind of a cool feature to actually have in a Resident Evil 6 game, but some kind of scary features and stuff that make this game actually wanting to play is that if you've ever heard of the new character Jake, I actually figured out his name for once. He's actually Wesker's son, actually, and he was actually adopted, I think, back when he was like a baby or something. So that's actually kind of interesting to know that Wesker actually had a kid. So they actually are kind of continuing the story through Wesker's kind of side of the family. And I'm for sure Kevin will know later on, once I finish that story mode, that Jake is actually Wesker's son. And that's gonna be interesting to see. And there's the retired fireman. Yeah, so I would say the towns, definitely, they make it scary, and the new types of monsters and creatures, or whatever you want to call them, I would say they did a good job. Some of them look actually pretty disgusting, and some of them actually look kind of scary to look at. Like I would say the new zombies soldiers, they have like 4 or 5 eyes, and that's just disgusting, man. I gotta say, I would say that's one good feature about this game that is actually good, and also the detail for sure on when you shoot a zombie, like they leave chunks out of their head or chunks out of their arms and shoulders and guts or whatever you want to call it. Like it's like almost real, like real life stuff. And even the dogs are easier, but they're not as kind of creepy. They look like they've lost detail over the couple of years of actually being on the PS3. And also this is a new feature where you actually have to last for like 30 seconds without dying, and then you'll get automatically revived on here. So that's kind of a feature from how would I say this? Kind of a there's a feature from one game that I've played, and I think people know what it is. I'm thinking it is. Let me think here for a while, but I'm guessing it's not Brink. It's not Battlefield 3. Oh, now it came to me. It's Borderlands. That's the one where you have to actually shoot enough amount of people and then you can get your health back up. But it's pretty similar to Borderlands, and I think Borderlands 2 has it. I haven't played Borderlands 2. I don't know if I'll ever get it because I'm trying to actually save money. Well, I actually do have the money for WWE 13 and Halo 4 and also Black Ops 2, so I'm basically saving money towards those 3, and I'm not gonna buy Borderlands 2 right now. I'll probably save my money and wait until it gets a little bit cheaper, because I got a lot of stuff that I have to get after I get these 3 other games later this month and next month. So I hope you guys are actually enjoying this video. I actually didn't think of actually making a Mercenaries video until the very last moment of going through if I should actually put Resident Evil videos up or should I not, because the one that was on Mr. Gamer's LP didn't really get that much attention, which I thought it would, because it was a live playthrough with real and live reactions of me playing it, and it's kind of funny to actually watch me play this game or listen to me play this game. It's just it's a thing kind of interesting to watch. Look at that fat guy, wow. And seriously, look at, like, they're taking some of the Left 4 Dead kind of characters and putting them in here, like a big fat guy. Oh my god, dude's huge as hell. But we're getting close to the end here, so I hope you guys enjoyed this Mercenaries gameplay with me talking about some key elements of Resident Evil and also talking about other topics that are kind of similar to Resident Evil 6. So I hope you guys have a nice day. Also check out Mr. Gamer's TV and Mr. Gamer's LP where I manage. And once again, I'm JustAbout619 HD, and I hope you have a good day. Peace.